On a cold winter day, in front of an old bookstore on the edge of a small town, stood a book lost among dusty shelves. This book, though it appeared unremarkable, held a mysterious story within its pages. Emma, one of the town's residents, randomly chose to purchase this book. As she opened it, a faint light appeared on its pages, and suddenly she found herself in another world. The sky was purple, and she stood amidst a vast forest. Emma glanced around under the purple sky and decided to explore this mysterious forest surrounding her. She began to take slow steps, with each stride sinking deeper into the magical atmosphere around her. As she walked, Emma heard mysterious sounds coming from the forest. It was a melodic song, whispered by the birds. Intrigued, Emma followed the sound and eventually reached a clearing. In the clearing, she saw a giant water fairy dancing in a crystal-clear pond. The water fairy noticed Emma's presence and was briefly startled, but then she approached with a smile. "Welcome, traveler," she said in a soft voice. "My name is Alara. What brings you here?" Emma explained herself to Alara, detailing how she ended up in this world. Alara realized that Emma was lost in this world and decided to help her. "Did that mysterious book you got from the town's bookstore bring you here?" she asked curiously. Emma nodded. "Yes, that's exactly what happened," she said. "And now I want to explore this mysterious world." Alara told Emma about the secrets and dangers of this world, and expressed her readiness to guide her. Together, they prepared to embark on an adventure in this mysterious world full of wonders. The Elf City and the Lost Treasure. Emma and Alara decided to explore an ancient city known as the Elf City in the mystical world they found themselves in. The Elf City was a magnificent place built by elves centuries ago, but over time, it had been forgotten and hidden deep within the forest. As they discovered the city, they encountered a labyrinth of ancient structures. The labyrinth was filled with peculiar mechanisms and protected by mysterious traps. Emma and Alara got lost in the labyrinth, searching for secret passages, until they finally reached the main chamber. In the main chamber, atop a massive throne, they found a map pointing to the lost treasure. The map contained critical clues and directions to find the treasure. However, not all of the map was visible, and they needed to embark on another adventure to find the missing pieces. Emma and Alara continued to explore the Elf City, examining hidden chambers, ancient temples, and elf artifacts. Each discovery carried a clue illuminating the path to the lost treasure. However, this journey was perilous. Creatures hidden in the labyrinth and traps awaited them at every step. Finally, to find the missing pieces and complete the map, Emma and Alara ventured into a forest outside the city. In the forest, within an ancient elf temple, they found the missing pieces of the map. By assembling the missing pieces, they obtained the final clue leading to the lost treasure. The clue they obtained led them to a massive tree surrounding the elf city. Beneath the tree, they discovered an ancient burial chamber hidden underground. In the burial chamber, they faced one final trial to find the lost treasure, a labyrinth filled with traps and, at the end, a large treasure chest. Emma and Alara gathered their courage and navigated through the traps to reach the treasure chest. Upon opening the chest, they were met with a treasure trove filled with precious jewels, ancient artworks, and magical items. With the joy of finding the lost treasure of the elf city, they prepared to embark on new adventures in the mystical world. Dragon's Cave and the Test of Friendship. Emma and Alara, in the mystical world, decided to explore a legendary cave where dragons lived. The Dragon's Cave was a mesmerizing structure carved into the heart of a massive mountain. At the entrance of the cave, there were giant dragon statues and walls adorned with ancient inscriptions. As they entered the cave, they were greeted by a series of challenging trials. Firstly, they had to find their way to protect themselves from the fire. Then, they had to journey through the labyrinthine passages of the massive cave, searching for hidden passages to uncover the treasures guarded by dragons. As they ventured deeper, Emma and Alara reached the ancient treasure chamber protected by dragons. However, to earn the trust of the dragons, they had to undergo the test of friendship. The test of friendship consisted of a series of challenges where Emma and Alara faced various obstacles to earn the trust of the dragons. The Trial of Courage. As Emma and Alara ventured deeper into the depths of the dragon's cave, they were faced with dangers lurking around every corner. The dark corridors of the cave were filled with unexpected traps, and the echoing sounds of the cave sometimes seemed like a looming threat. Firstly, they proceeded through a narrow and dark corridor. With fires burning on the walls illuminating the depths of the cave, Emma and Alara's courage was put to the test. They supported each other to overcome the dangerous obstacles that lay ahead and continued to press forward. Next, they reached an area filled with hidden deep chasms and precarious rock formations ready to collapse. They had to help each other maintain their balance on this treacherous terrain and navigate safely. Together, Emma and Alara managed to overcome the challenging obstacles and progress deeper into the cave. Finally, they reached the most dangerous area of the cave, a massive chamber where dragons slept. The room was filled with valuable treasures protected by the dragons, but reaching this treasure required them to bravely step forward. Gathering their courage, Emma and Alara carefully collected the treasures without risking waking the dragons and left the chamber peacefully. Having successfully passed the trial of courage, Emma and Alara earned the trust of the dragons and became ready for the next step, completing the test of friendship. This challenging test further strengthened their trust and solidarity, reinforcing their belief that they could overcome any obstacles they faced together. The Trial of Wisdom. As Emma and Alara navigated through the labyrinthine passages of the Dragon's Cave, they began deciphering the mysterious symbols adorning the walls embellished with ancient writings. These symbols reflected the culture, history, and wisdom of the dragons. Firstly, they started examining the writings on the walls at the entrance of the cave. These inscriptions contained the legendary past and ancient knowledge of the dragons. Emma and Alara worked together to decipher these writings, analyzing those written in different languages, and attempted to understand the wisdom of the dragons. Next, they progressed deeper into the depths of the labyrinth and examined the writings hidden within ancient temples. These temples contained significant information about the dragons' ancient religion and rituals. Emma and Alara combined the meanings of the symbols in the temples, tried to unravel the mysteries of the past, and gained more knowledge about the culture of the dragons. Finally, they studied several ancient books protected by the dragons. These books contained the dragon's ancient wisdom and prophecies for the future. Emma and Alara analyzed the narratives in these books, attempted to decipher hidden meanings, and further admired the wisdom of the dragons. Having successfully passed the trial of wisdom, Emma and Alara demonstrated their respect for the dragon's ancient wisdom and became ready for the next step, gaining the trust of the dragons. This challenging test signified their collaboration and strengthened their trust in each other, as well as their acquisition of more knowledge about the culture of the dragons. The Trial of Unity. As Emma and Alara ventured deeper into the depths of the dragon's cave, they tightly bound themselves together to overcome the challenges they encountered. The Trial of Unity included a series of difficulties that tested their teamwork skills and their trust in each other. Firstly, as they progressed through the narrow passages of the cave, Emma and Alara had to move together. They guided each other to avoid getting lost in the tight corridors and twists and turns, overcoming obstacles by moving forward together. Next, they developed strategies together to overcome the obstacles they encountered. For instance, when moving a boulder or evading traps, they found more effective solutions by working together. Trusting each other, they courageously took steps forward and conquered challenging obstacles together. Finally, deep inside the cave, they found an ancient tomb protected by the dragons. To reach this tomb, they supported each other to navigate through dangerous paths and successfully overcame the protective barriers by moving together. Through their cooperation and trust, Emma and Alara demonstrated their unity and solidarity. They faced the challenges of the Trial of Unity together, emerging stronger in their bond and readiness to face whatever lay ahead. Having successfully passed the Trial of Unity, Emma and Alara realized once again the importance of teamwork and trusting each other. When they stood together against adversity, they saw how strong their powers and bonds were. Having overcome the challenging obstacles of the dragon's cave together, Emma and Alara were now ready to embark on new adventures fueled by the strength of their friendship. Emma and Alara, having successfully completed these challenging trials, gained the trust of the dragons. The dragons gifted them a portion of the ancient treasures and now accepted them as their friends in the mystical world. With the support of the dragons, Emma and Alara felt even braver and more prepared to set out on new adventures. The Cursed Forest and the Mystery of the Prophecy. Emma and Alara, in the mystical world, decided to explore a dark and mysterious forest known as the Cursed Forest. The Cursed Forest resembled a labyrinth lost in the mists, filled with gloomy trees. As they stepped into the forest, they were immediately greeted by a mysterious aura and profound silence. Firstly, they began to explore the mysterious atmosphere of the Cursed Forest. Amidst the darkness and fog, they encountered strange sounds and peculiar sights. They followed the traces of mysterious entities wandering among the trees and set out to investigate the hidden secrets lurking within the depths of the forest. Later, they discovered an ancient temple within the forest. The temple was adorned with ancient wall paintings depicting the history of a lost royal family and a cursed prophecy. The paintings narrated a mysterious tale concerning the curse of the forest and the fate of the royal family. Emma and Alara examined these wall paintings, attempted to unravel the mystery, and commenced their investigation into the secret of the prophecy. Finally, Emma and Alara ventured deeper into the heart of the cursed forest to find the source of the prophecy. In the depths of the forest, within an ancient temple, they discovered an ancient book protected by the spirit of a cursed queen. This book contained a significant prophecy regarding the fate of the cursed forest and the royal family. The prophecy held crucial clues on how to break the curse of the forest and alter the destiny of the royal family. Emma and Alara collaborated to unravel the mystery of the prophecy, analyzing the ancient texts and supporting each other to uncover the secrets hidden within the depths of the forest. When they discovered the secret of the prophecy, they brought light to the darkness of the cursed forest and changed the fate of the royal family, restoring balance to the mystical world. The Elf-Crow War and bringing peace. In the mystical world, there had been a long-standing war between elves and crows. The Elf-Crow War was the result of ancient enmity and hatred, and both sides had harbored animosity towards each other for years. However, one day, the time had come to put an end to this endless conflict. Emma and Alara decided to act as mediators to bring an end to the Elf-Crow War. Firstly, they embarked on a journey to the mysterious forests where the elves resided and the depths of the mountains, home to the crows. They acted as intermediaries to meet with the leaders of both sides and initiated peace talks. During the negotiations, Emma and Alara endeavored to understand the pains, losses, and misunderstandings experienced by both elves and crows in the past. They listened to the needs and concerns of both sides and attempted to build a bridge of understanding and empathy between the parties. However, the peace process was not easy. There was still deep-seated distrust and animosity between the two sides. Emma and Alara exerted great effort to bring the parties together and establish peace. While mediating between the parties, they encouraged them to acknowledge past injustices and look towards the future together. Ultimately, an agreement was reached between the elves and crows. The parties decided to leave the past behind and work towards building a better future together. With the assistance of Emma and Alara, the Elf-Crow War came to an end, and the peace-building process began. The cessation of the Elf-Crow War sparked a wave of great joy and hope in the mystical world. Emma and Alara saw the value of their efforts in achieving peace and bid farewell to the mystical world with the hope of a new beginning between the parties. This peace process proved that an end to long-standing enmity between parties is possible and that coexistence is achievable. After her adventures in the mystical world, Emma found herself facing a task to return to the real world. However, what was required for her return was to bring back knowledge or artifacts from the mystical world and use them to complete a task in the real world. For Emma to return to the real world, she possessed an ancient artifact she found in the mystical world. This artifact was an ancient magical item used to maintain the balance of the mystical world and could serve an important purpose in the real world as well. Emma's task was to overcome a series of challenges in the real world to deliver this ancient artifact to a specific location. However, this journey would be filled not only with physical challenges but also with internal struggles. Emma would have to confront her responsibilities, fears, and difficulties in the real world and overcome them to successfully complete her mission. Completing this task would not only restore balance to the mystical world but also mark a significant step in Emma's own inner growth and development. The experiences and achievements she gained while returning to the real world would be a valuable legacy for both herself and her surroundings. Emma's return to the real world and her task during this return process would be both an exciting adventure and a profound inner journey. With her courage, determination, and inner strength, Emma would overcome this challenge and achieve great success in the real world as well.